So what I want to talk about today is my new mounts, couple of mounts that I bought for the GoPro. The eagle-eyed amongst you will have already noticed this one here on the handlebar, and another one that which is the GoPro Suction Cup mount, which I've used. Which I've used on the panels on the side fairings of the bike. So I spent a couple of hours yesterday. Today's Monday. So I spent a couple of hours yesterday playing around with them, trying new angles and trying to figure out how the mounts work, best places for them. And the first videos are quite encouraging because they will allow me quite a lot of flexibility, especially this particular one that I have here. This one is, I think, probably the best piece of kit that I've ever bought in terms of mounts for my GoPros, because it's so flexible. It attaches to any handlebar or any bar for that matter on the bike, and then you've got this ball mount here that you can move around and just to kind of position the camera any way you want it. So it's very, very flexible, and because it's aluminium, it's very, very heavy, and it's rock solid. This mount is rock solid. As you can see right now, I've got the GoPro 4 mounted on it that does not have image stabilization, so I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a bit of shakiness to the footage, but that cannot be avoided. But it's nothing compared to the old mount that I had, which was a small GoPro plasticky bit that mounted on there, and the GoPro went up on it. But results were not encouraging, and I hardly ever used it. So this handlebar mount is, I don't remember the name of the make right now, but yeah, I'll put it up on the screen for you. So the other one is the GoPro Suction mount. I mounted it to both sides of the bike on the fairings, and so to get a view of the front wheel. Whoa, what's going on there? Looking mega busy. You know, it has to be done. Haven't done it in a while. And that is filtering along. Filtering. This is my filtering song. I've missed a spot of filtering. It hasn't been like this for a while now. So going back to the camera mounts, the GoPro Suction Cup camera mounts. Oh, this seems like there was an accident somewhere, or maybe a car broken down. I don't know. It's not looking good. So camera mounts, Suction Cup, GoPro Suction Cup. It's very handy as well. It's very solid once it is attached to the panel. It's very solid, it's not going to go anywhere. And on that I use the Hero 6, and the image stable, and because for a couple of reasons. One is because I wanted to try out the image stabilization, and because I know that the fairings, well, as everybody knows, the fairings vibrate a lot. Because they're plastic, really. They're not that solid. So they vibrate a lot, and I didn't want to ruin the footage using the GoPro 4 on there. Filtering along. Filtering. This is my filtering song. Filtering along. Filtering. Right, so I'm now right behind this big lorry, but what that means is that if he can go then I can go as well. Spot of overtakeage. Right, back to the suction cup. So, mounted to the side panels, which are not a very solid place to be, but with GoPro's built-in electronic image stabilization, the lady's worried that I'm going to overtake her, which I am. But with GoPro's built-in image stabilization, worked like a charm. I'm really happy with the results. I didn't bother filming or setting any particular frame rate or shutter speed or anything. It was just bang on automatic, on both cameras. I was just looking for new angles and try out the new mounts. So I'm really happy with them, both the handlebar mount and the GoPro Suction Cup. I'm also very happy with the GoPro's built-in image stabilization when it comes to very shaky mounts like the Suction Cup on the side panels. So all in all, it was a great productive shooting session. I wasn't shooting anything in particular. I was just going up and down one of my favorite roads here in the Cotswolds, and there will be a video about that road and about a couple of other roads that I like to ride here in the Cotswolds. It's what I call the Cotswolds Ring, and all in all it takes about 2 hours to complete. It's a very, very nice thing to do on a sunny, warm, even winter afternoon. So there will be some videos about that, and I hope that the new mounts will help create new and more interesting angles and perspectives of those roads. I'm really, really looking forward to playing around with them. Anyway, that's it. Just wanted to catch up with you guys on the new pieces of kits that I'm playing around with. Next time round, today I'm also shooting on automatic, 1080p, 60 frames per second. Nothing special about that. I don't want to bother to be bothered by too many things at the same time. So right now I'm focusing on playing around with the cameras, right angles, everything, and then I'll start incorporating more things into my footage, like I said, different frame rates and shutter speeds, color profiles and things like that. Another thing I want to improve on is and that was a catastrophic fail yesterday, because everything that I'm saying to you right now, I set it to my mobile phone yesterday. So I got this new app, which is I can't remember the name now, for Android. So I got this new app that's a sound recording and mixing app, which is very, very fine. It works well with with the microphone plugged into it. However, I tried to avoid all the faff of the wires hanging from my helmet and things. I Bluetoothed it to my Sena headset, which I normally do for my phone calls, and I tried to record using the Sena's microphone directly to the app via Bluetooth. I could do that with my previous phone, but the app on there was quite rubbish and the sound was really bad, so I never did it a lot. Did it a couple of times and I gave up. But this time I wanted to try it out, and it did not record a single word. It used the phone's built-in microphone, so all I have is about 2 hours of wind noise on there, so completely useless. So another thing I want to improve, I want to work on, is sound recording, so that I can give you guys the best quality possible as far as both image and sound goes. Anyway, this is it. The sun's coming out. Looks like it's going to be a fine morning. It's not very cold, 7.5 degrees. And that's it from the foreigner to you guys. So as usual, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that social nonsense. And I hope to see you on my next video. Until then, ta-ra!